Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Irish Spaghetti Cop Podcast.
Cobcast?
Cobcast. Yeah, we're doing corn on the cob jokes today.
Spaghetti compost.
Yes. Since I fucked that one up, Nick, how are... Okay, you ready?
No, we'll take it from the top. All right, ready? Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Irish Spaghetti Podcast. We're your hosts, Billy G, Nicky P. Nick, hello, how are you today, sir?
Never better in all my days.
Rainy days, buddy, rainy days.
I love them. Rainy days are good days.
This morning I was outside just stomping in a puddle. like a fucking toddler.
With an IQ of 7.
Just in my underwear.
It wasn't a puddle, it was your own drool.
Exactly. When my neighbor Larry calls the cops because I'm completely naked just standing out there, my big fat body.
Fucking Larry.
Yeah. Fucking Larry. I'm gonna kill your dog, Larry. You're an animal. Yeah, it's the best, dude.
He's out here 16 hours a day. I don't understand.
What is he doing? And why is he always bringing that dog back right back?
He's got one pair of brown underwear. He fucking walks around in.
Kicking puddles and rocks. And when it's not raining, I just make one.
Trying to play with real kids. Actual 8-year-olds.
Red Rover, send Jamie on over. The little girl.
You clothesline her.
Oh, dude.
Cracks her
Dude,
head.
did you ever play? Did you play that
strong.
when you hold
Red
your
Rover?
wrist and you?
Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
Dude, that shit
I got my head
hurt.
almost locked off, dude. Because I was a very short kid even then. You know what I mean? So like everyone else would get it in the chest, and I would get it in like the neck or the fucking forehead. Like people had to like
shit.
Yeah, they had to like dip the knees to get me a proper.
Because that was the point, right? You would lock hands, and then somebody has to burst through, right?
And I was so light. Like a lot of time, I would come in full clip, right? And I'd hit the hands, and they would like just swing me up and then like throw me back.
Yeah, all of a sudden you're being launched. It's just a different game now, like, you know?
Yeah, we'll keep your application on file, but you're not getting in today.
I would do that. I would trip about like a quarter away there. I would stumble, and I would just snap the skinny kid's wrist. They'd have to go. They'd come out the next day with fucking bracelets.
And then do the football CPR thing they're
doing.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, speaking of, sir.
That's right.
Yeah. That's right. Story number 1. Nick, Americans, they really let me down, dude. This is what goes on today, and it's so fucking odd. We're always outraged. There's always some catastrophic.
But we're looking for like arbitrary connections to be outraged about. So what's going on with this one? You were telling me a little about it.
All right, so if you haven't been living under a rock, you know about Damar Hamlin. He took a shot to the chest in a physical sport where they get paid lots of money to risk these things. And you know what? The kid's a great kid, a nice, very well spoken. That's always what white people say. Black people, it's very well spoken.
He's a real go-getter.
Yeah, he's a real go-getter. That one. He doesn't sound like that hip hop junk. He's a. Do they always say shit like that? But okay, so he took a shot to the chest. They had to administer CPR on the field. They brought this fucking kid back to life because I was watching a couple other stories on it, and there was some college kids and some high school football kids that had similar blows to the chest, and they were gone, dude. I mean, you know.
Oh, he's lucky to be alive.
Absolutely.
How's he doing? By
You got that. You got that.
Is he stable?
Yeah, he's up and talking. The first thing he said to the doctors was, "Did we win?"
That's what's up. That's a soldier, man.
Absolutely.
Damar all day. He just made a fan right there.
Yes, sir. He's not mad at anything.
He's not being a punk ass little bitch. He's not looking for sympathy. He's not doing the tour.
But that's why, and that's another thing. It's like, all right, you see this young kid, this happened, it's terrible and stuff like that. But then you get to know. You start seeing like interviews with him before.
So, wait,
this
do
wonderful
I have this
kid.
Right? Like the kid that it happened to is not mad about the celebration dances, but the people around him are mad on his behalf for him.
No. So this is what we're getting into. So Steelers, they scored a touchdown the other day, and they did the end zone dance, and they did the CPR one where it's like, oh shit, we just killed this shit, bring him back to life. Boom. They do the fake administration, just like when they take the grenade and they throw the grenade, or they do the picture and everything. Okay, look, I think celebrations are stupid, but I'm not mad.
I like celebrations.
Yeah,
But I'm a gamer though. I'm a gamer, so you're always like doing some shit. You know what I mean?
I'm the fat white guy on the couch going, "Come on, man, play the game,
just
play the
game."
Just pissed off, fucking throwing it back, drinking a fucking Coors Light, all pissed off. But
you haven't done anything athletic in like 35 years.
I'm like, hey, some fucking in peak physical condition kids run the ball, and I'm going, run! You can't run for shit! You're slow!
After you scream, he should have caught that. You're out of breath.
Hey, I stand up in front of the TV
when
a boxer get knocked out. I stand up in front of the TV and I go, I would have went like this.
How did he get hit by that?
Yeah. Hey, how could he not see that right hook coming?
Sweating,
I'm confused how this kid didn't see it coming. But so they did it, and they did this, and people had a fucking conniption fit all across the country. It just happened.
The celebration thing?
Yeah, so this was on a few nights ago, the Steelers game. They scored, and Twitter lit up like a fucking Christmas tree of everybody outraged, and the anger, and what comes next is how fucking dare they, this DeMar just happened. I mean, didn't
look at them out there having a good time.
Look at them. How dare they? They just scored a touchdown in the biggest fucking league in America.
They're mad at DeMar for not being mad.
Yeah.
It's like meta anger.
Well, not only that, it's like, dig this. It's like, CPR saved this kid's life, and you're mad that people are like, I don't know, like, showing how, the CPR, it's cool, you know what I mean? What the fuck and by the way, what the fuck are we mad at? What are we mad at? It's insane. What that thing? Now they're going as far.
There's no reason to be mad.
No, God no.
Nothing is offensive.
But dude, is being honest, man. I've seen shit we should be mad at, and we're not. I've seen. Hey, listen, I'm not trying to drive the show this way, but I've seen transvestites shaking their cocks in front of little girls and boys' faces like this, and we're not mad at that. But we're mad at a fucking celebration ends up. I'm just saying, don't you think our priorities are just a little slighty these days? Just a bit, just a tad bit. So now they're boycotting it. They're pissed at the Steelers. They're pissed at the Steelers players who did this. And you know what else they're saying? They're saying we're so pissed off. In fact, you know what? This is how outraged we are. We want it removed from Madden football because you could you could toggle an end zone dance, and one of them is the CPR, and they want it removed. They want it cut from video games.
No.
Yeah.
What's that gonna prove?
Nothing. You like this? Nothing.
I can't even wrap my mind around this shit.
It does nothing.
Stupid.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, then what?
Yeah.
Then we have a perfect utopia. From here on out, everything's fine.
It means nothing. It goes nowhere. They'll forget about it the following week. We bring it back. They'll get just as mad.
Fun having whiny fucking cunts, bro.
It's the entire generation.
Relax. Have a fucking drink.
Yes. Or don't relax and go focus your anger on something fucking real.
Who cares?
Stop taking these little fucking arbitrary moments in internet history and choosing to be so fucking mad at it. My God, dude.
For weeks and then making a national discussion.
Dude, honestly, I watched, well, I didn't watch it. I'd love to see the video, but I watched Bill Clinton get a blowjob, and our neighbors were like walking out of our houses and going, the president. I can only imagine. We were shocked at that. I can only imagine.
Dude, we were low-key proud.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's be honest.
Dude, absolutely.
All the men in America were like, our president's a fucking pimp.
Yeah, exactly. Watching Monica Lewinsky come out with that big ass. You just want to spank her. Thinking of Bill smoking that cigar, just getting fucking, just getting sucked out by it.
Pinky ring
on.
Yeah,
oh, it's fucking bitch.
El Presidente tattoo across his knuckles.
He does that weird grab her hair thing. It's just a strangler from the back. Going.
He's smoking a Cuban cigar in the Oval Office.
And when he finally comes, he goes, "Leader of the free world."
A legal cigar. America.
Leader of the free world.
Like the other guys.
Oh, sing and you sing. Just fucking tripping. Well, all right. Now, you remember the outrage for that, right? You remember everybody tripping on that? Could you imagine standing in front of Phil's TV store, finding out John F. Kennedy just took a fucking big fucking bullet to that, just shattered, shattered his whole fucking
spear
head.
round to the face.
Watching, one day you're worried about the Cuban Missile Crisis. The next thing you know, his brain's on some fucking Dallas street, and you're going, wow, that escalated quickly, no? You know what I mean?
Marilyn Monroe leaves the room and he's like, smell my finger.
Yeah, but dig those...
They were all dirtbags.
Of course, but dig those problems. Dig what outrage was and it wasn't that long ago, dude. 40 years is not
outrage was like a national scandal, like Nixon or like Watergate. It was actually a big deal when something happened.
Exactly.
Like it was an actual big deal,
dude,
not a made up fake big deal.
Yeah.
That no one really gives a fuck about. No one cares that they're doing the CPR dance. No one gives a shit.
Well, what would be nothing back then is such a big deal today. But it's only a big deal because it's in the spotlight and it's in the moment and it's trending on Twitter. You take that away, and it means nothing. It means nothing.
People just want attention.
Yeah. Well, they also want to argue on Twitter, dude. Honestly, I've seen people on Twitter, and you could go into any big story, anything, and okay, fine, opposing views, fine. But that top comment, no matter what it is, it's little boy saves little brother in lake from drowning or something like that. There's going to be one guy in there with a negative comment with some likes on it. And you know what he's doing? After he comments it, he goes, yes, I did that. Look at
He's just waiting for the notification.
Just standing there waiting for that little fucking white line to come across the top of the screen and go, told you. See, they listen to me.
It's 115 likes.
Yeah, wow.
I wasn't born for nothing.
Exactly. See? I could have went to my son's baseball game, but instead, I chose the right thing.
How many likes is that little bastard?
Exactly.
Got 113.
T-ball home run. It's not even out of the field. Fuck you.
He's heckling his own kid. He shows up to the game just to heckle him.
Exactly. He could have been non-binary and said baseball. But it's just ridiculous, man. I think this fucking fake outrage. It's getting old. We talk about it all the time. Eventually, one day. Well, here, I gotta ask you, do you see things changing?
Yeah.
You really do? Do you think that eventually people are gonna get mature again? Like when it used to be cool to be mature? Is it,
Yeah, eventually, yeah, 100%.
Like in 80s?
Even the people alright, so you have the hardcore, all-in cult mentality ones that are on that side. Right?
Yes.
The whole the Democratic brainwash nutjob.
Down the middle,
whatever.
yes.
And they're they're 100% invested in this ideology and bullshit. Then you have the outskirts, gray area people that just don't want to be hassled and harassed. They kind of came over that side of the fence just because please don't fucking yell at me.
Oh, God, yeah.
Which I would say actually accounts for the lion's share of their followers. I think that there's a core concentrated group that are the lunatic ones that'll die for the cause.
Yeah.
But all the gray area of followers, the people that I would talk to that would try to give it a chance, they're starting to get sick of it. They're starting to talk differently. People that I know personally, just in my own day-to-day life. Yeah. And they're basically, they've had it with this shit already. So you can already see that there's already a change happening. Once they lose that gray area, the outskirts people that they had, that's a lot of their power gone. So and then a lot of people are going to start flipping over to our side of the fence.
And you know something? You're absolutely...
Even if they don't switch over to our side of the fence, even going neutral is a tremendous blow to that whole bullshit cause.
Yeah. And you know what? You're absolutely right, because I've done some really,
Dude, we're tired of getting scolded.
Yeah.
I've been scolded the whole time I was a kid. I grew up so I could do whatever I want and thinking, eat ice cream at night and all that shit. Now I'm getting yelled at by a whole other demographic of father figures and parent figures. Go fuck yourself. I grew up so I don't have to hear this shit.
Yeah, no shit.
And we're tired of being talked to like fucking children. We're done with it.
Yeah.
We're done with it.
Well, and demonized over the silliest shit. Yeah. Over the silliest...
I'm pushing 40 years old and you're gonna don't say that.
Yes, dude, what the fuck is that,
Say whatever I want. I'll grab my balls and tell you go fuck yourself.
Yes, and you know what, dude, honestly, whether they like it or they don't, you're allowed to say, you're allowed to have opinions and thoughts on things, and I think that's being taken away. And if you say, and I'm just saying, if a lot of the football guys out there,
I'm just tired of listening to everyone fucking crying all the time.
Yeah.
You're whiny little bitches. I'm trying to joke around and have a good day.
Yeah.
I was raised by the last generation of men. Let us age out and die, and then you pansy-ass little bitches can take over and do whatever the fuck you want. But leave us alone. For whatever time we have left on our planet here, leave us alone. Let us exist. That we should have our own club, like the Italian American club, or
the social club.
What was it?
Where you get fucking whacked.
No. What's the one that Gavin McKinnon started?
Dude.
He tried to start a social club for men, and it turned into an anti
It was a joke. It was a joke to start.
You can't even have your own club anymore. But they come and attack that and try to demonize it.
But do you know where that came from? No. Is that the Knights of Columbus? You had a bunch of. You're right. The social club. You had a bunch of Italian guys that would look out for the neighborhood. They would police things. Hell's Kitchen looks the same as it did in the early days. Why? Because of those guys. Thank you. It's not the fucking NYPD. It's not the short fat women of the NYPD fucking making sure things bad things don't happen. Exactly. A neighborhood pride and all that. Yeah, you know what I mean.
I'm just saying like this culture of people scolding each other and speaking out of turn and talking to people that they have no business with.
Yes.
Again. I came from the last generation of mind your own business.
Yes.
That was how I was raised. Even if my dad heard me snitch on someone and he actually agreed that what they were doing was wrong, whatever, he'd be like, don't fucking snitch.
No.
Mind your own business. Let his dad take care of that shit.
Yeah.
Now it's the opposite. Now it's stick your nose into everyone else's business and bitch, whine, and moan and ruin everyone else's good time.
Yeah.
Stay out of it. Like, I'm not a sports guy in general, so I don't really go to, like, sports bars specifically, especially when there's events going on. So I just don't go. Like, let them go over there and talk football and talk sports and all the shit they want to talk about. They love it. I just don't go in the building.
Yeah.
Stay out of our... It's like, remember we were at work and people would, like, walk across the room and then get offended at something we were talking about?
Sure.
Well, don't walk your stupid face all the way across the room and put your head in and listen and then get offended.
Yeah.
Mind your own fucking business. We didn't come over there and start talking around you. You came over here. That reminds... This is perfect. There was one time, I was at... this is back when I was a smoker. It was just like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But I was
good job, man. You
thank
quit.
you. Boom. Give it up.
Come here, man. You did it. It's not easy.
So anyway, I'm at Disneyland. This is like maybe like 6-7 years ago or whatever, and they have one smoking area. It's this tiny. It's like one little bench. No bullshit. In like the corner of the park. So I had to hike like 14 miles.
Yeah.
Eating a giant turkey leg or whatever.
Yeah.
I hike over there. I finally get there. I sit down. I'm by myself. I light up a cigarette. I'm smoking completely alone. I see this tiny figure, this woman in the distance. That's how small she was. That's how far away she was. Getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm a chain smoker, so I usually smoke like 2 or 3 at a time when I sit down to smoke. So I light up my second cigarette. I'm just kind of sitting there enjoying the weather, you know, just taking it in. Finally getting to smoke in the first time in 6 hours.
Sure. Did it feel great?
Woman's getting
honestly?
bigger. It was the best cigarette I've ever had in my life. I put Mickey Mouse ears on. I was like,
it's a small world after all, taking a nice fucking Marlboro.
Kids are walking by. I'm just like blowing. Rings are just cascading off the sides of her head.
Here's some cancer with that churro, dickhead. Yeah.
So the lady, you know, get bigger and more in the frame. She walks over while I'm smoking. She sits beside me. The whole fucking park is non-smoking. She sits. This is these California cocksuckers. She sits beside me and she goes and starts coughing and waving her hand. And I think I was like maybe like 28 at the time. Yeah, it's like 10 years ago. I'm 37. I turned 37 yesterday. But, dude, I don't really talk shit or like get into people's business as we just discussed.
Yeah.
I shat on this lady until she got up and left my area. I just talked shit to this fucking lady until she was so uncomfortable she had no choice but to leave. Yeah. I'm like, did you seriously just walk 4 miles across the park to sit next to me in the one smoking area that we get and then fucking cough and ruin my cigarette? Yeah. Is that what you just did?
Happiest
I had the courtesy to walk all the way the fuck over here to get away from you.
Yeah.
And then I just kept laying into this fucking lady, and eventually she just got up and like just like stammered off or whatever. Yeah. But I just the audacity, and that's that attitude. That's that California liberal left wing crazy entitled fucking attitude where you go walk across the world, enter someone else's life, and then tell them that what they're doing is wrong. Stay on the other side of the street.
It is a
I'm smoking.
It is a small world after all.
It's a small world.
Hey, she caught you from the log ride. She's like, that motherfucker's smoking. Goes down, comes over all wet, and then from behind you, you're I'm trying to eat here. Can you put that out? Woo-hoo.
I wanted to light one up. I'm like, you need it more than I do, sweetheart.
Yeah, absolutely. No. But you know what? Honestly, I've always noticed with smokers. I've always noticed with smokers, it calms them down. So you're over here, which in this, because theme parks are stressful. The older you get, the more
the whole thing is stressful.
The whole thing's stressful. So
I don't know why they're even fun. Without like the speed pass where you're just like #1 in line everywhere you go, it's not a good time.
Well,
I'm outside baking, starving, and thirsty, so I could be on the ride for like 82 seconds.
Spending $98 on tickets that you're hardly going to use. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. Yeah. It's absolutely ridiculous.
It's not a good time.
But you're absolutely right. And that whole mentality, it feels like it's spreading everywhere. So now...
She's rude. That's rude.
Hell yeah.
That's
fucking
rude.
A, dude.
You telling someone else what to think, what to say, and how to feel is rude.
Did she wave her big diabetic hand flapping across her face after she just fucking got done fucking eating some fucking, chocolate fucking mousse cake and goes, that's really unhealthy.
Her stupid gray vegan skin. Malnutrition. Fucking dope. Oh my
gosh. Fucking sandals where her socks are, her fucking toes are going like this while she's going, it's really unhealthy. You know what I mean? Jesus fucking Christ. No, but you get sick of this fucking pseudo rage that, pretending to just, I'm better than you, smug. Meanwhile, look at your fucking city. Look at that state. But look at the cities within it. It's all a nightmare. Oakland's a third world country. Los Angeles is hell. I mean,
from LA.
Really. Are you really going to tell me fucking anything about how to live? No.
And they all have that whole like self-righteous face, the indignant face.
Yeah, and then because they go like this, they go. And it just stays like that.
You shouldn't say that about the game. And then they fucking ruin their place, and then they drive here, and then they bring all that crap here, and then they ruin this place. I'm like, if it was so great in your paradise, why are you here?
Yeah.
Why are you here? We were having a great time drinking, gambling, smoking, doing drugs, and talking shit here in Viva Las fucking Vegas.
Yes.
Why are you here?
Literally, California ruined.
Take your politics and go over there. I didn't move to Washington and then start preaching Vegas values.
Absolutely. No. Dude. You go out there, could you imagine moving to fucking Los Angeles, holding a Bible in the air and going, Christianity lives?
Or even the opposite. I'm not going to walk into a church and be like, Satan's what's up. I just want y'all to know, and he's a pimp, bro. You should get
You would be that woman walking from across the parking lot into their little world and stating your bullshit. Yeah. And that's what it is. Why don't we... So in a nutshell, it's just the respect for boundaries, and I think
it's rude.
And I think the internet ruined that. When I could slide right up into your space,
the internet has ruined it.
Fuck you want?
The law has ruined it.
Yeah.
The you can't walk across the room and slap someone in the face without going to jail and losing everything you have is what's ruined it. People feel too safe.
Yeah.
They feel too safe. That's why I loved it when Mike Tyson turned around that plane and caved that guy's stupid fucking
32,000 feet. Bam!
Yeah.
And where are you going to go?
Yeah.
Kid, where are you going to go?
It's enough already. There used to be like an inherent sense of respect because you knew that you can get teed off on at any point in time, which I like that.
Yeah.
I'm pro that. I don't like this whole like we only sanction violence in like the hands of government bodies or you know what I mean or like structures. Like they're not gonna misuse it or corrupt it. Like I don't have the ability to make the judgment of when that's appropriate. Only you do because you've been sanctioned by government tax dollars or whatever this bullshit is.
Yeah.
Like this guy's not gonna exercise bad judgment. Dude, there's times where you should wind up and blast somebody in the face. There just is.
Yeah.
I remember even at the beginning of my generation, because I was still there was still like a little overlap there. You could be at a bar and some guy could like hit on your girlfriend or something like that. You can get up, crack that guy in the face. The entire bar will be like, you should have kept your mouth shut. You're gonna get celebrated. Then you would help the guy up, buy him a beer, and he'd be like, yeah, I was being a bit of a dick. And that's where that ended. Now it's lawsuits, families get destroyed. It costs tens, hundreds of thousands of dollars. You lose your job. Yeah. You're smeared in society. There's no recompense. There's no way that you can ever say sorry or get back. You're just this broke, homeless, worthless piece of shit until the end of your days because of one thing you did because I'm not allowed to have violence, but they are.
Because I'm proud
it's ridiculous.
to be an American.
And then now the guy that would have teed off on him and corrected that asshole's behavior so he doesn't go into the future and ruin everyone else's good day. Now that guy is he's rewarded for not doing anything violent. Now he's gonna stay a piece of shit and affect other people's lives because what? Because I couldn't slap him?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, all right, but now you've said it twice now. You say, all right, I came from the generation before. Here's the only issue.
I straddle both.
Who made this though?
What are you talking about?
I blame I blame the generation before for not being harder than that beforehand. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I grew up with a lot of pussies and I grew up with a lot of real people, so it was kind of like you said, teetering. You know what I mean? But I'm saying,
I never had the pussies yelling at me before. Like now they're
getting away with
brave.
Whatever. Yeah.
They used to keep their mouth shut and just be pussies over there.
Yeah.
That's fine. Go be a pussy over there.
Yeah.
It's okay. Just leave me alone, man.
But I mean,
come on.
All right. This is gonna sound weird. Slapping a pussy doesn't always do anything.
It's just
if you're a cunt, you're gonna be a fucking cunt no matter what. It doesn't matter if you get beat up. I've never believed that. It's like
that's not true.
That guy needs his ass kicked. No. Now they might not be a little more standoffish.
I know from personal experience.
But changing around.
I'm saying that like you're not gonna be that dude around me anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At the very least, when you're in my presence, you're gonna act a little bit different, and that's all I care about. It's just when you're around me, I want you to behave a certain way. Then also in the future, when he meets another person like me, he's gonna get that sense because he knows that behind this tone of voice, a slap is coming, and maybe it'll check him. It's gonna rein him in just a little bit, and a little bit is enough.
Have you ever seen a grown man?
I don't even care if you make faces. Just don't speak to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just leave me alone. Don't make eye contact with me and make a face and use a cunty tone. Go over there. Look over there.
Yeah.
Get away from me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just twisting his nips and judging you.
Ooh, who's your girlfriend over there?
I'm like, do you mind?
Now, have you ever seen... no, we all have it because the internet is just full of videos. Have you ever seen videos of an older guy beating up a teenager?
Oh,
and all you want to do is like shake his hand?
Was it you just showed me the video of like the pimp dude that was giving the old guy a hard
time? Oh, dude, yes, the greatest video on earth.
Oh,
we have to. Yeah. Mr. Red Pants. So, all right.
You set it up.
All right, okay,
just telling the story. This is gold.
I know. All right, here's what it is.
That dude beat the brace
when
off.
It comes to the ghetto, now, here's where I think, when it comes to the ghetto, I think that still does stand. Because there is this macho,
more comfortable.
tough guy. Exactly.
I'm more comfortable in shitty environments because there's still like a free market policing, if you will. Well, we deal with each other.
Everybody understands. Don't bring that shit over here. And it was exactly what it was. So you had some 19-year-old kid, fucking ass hanging out of his pants, fucking got the do-rag on, talking shit, and in the whole group, they're all telling him, they're going, don't go over there, don't go over there. Hey, champ, don't let him do it, champ, don't go over there. And you heard it, and there's this fucking guy.
The guy was a former boxer,
He was a former champion.
Yes.
And he had red pants, and he had this stupid shirt on, and some fucking stupid fucking Stacey Adams hat with a feather hanging out, but you knew that there was something behind it. Now, this kid looked at him, he thought it was silly, but here's what it is, that you cannot judge these things by appearance alone.
Yeah.
You never know. Kid goes over there, kind of a husky kid, comes over there, and he goes to throw
with that attitude. Because he thought he was picking on someone that couldn't do anything bad. Yeah, he had all that bravado and confidence.
Dude, I still respect elders, but even as a kid, I kind of respected my elders anyway, only because, now, we were bad in other sense, in other things, but we always had respect for adults and shit like that. We wouldn't fuck around with older people. That's just awful, you know what I mean? No. This video's not too long ago, so there's still the kid's still pretty young, so the kid walks over to this dude, and you could see it, and you know when somebody, like a trained fighter from a not trained fighter, you know they have that stance?
Trained versus untrained.
Dude, yeah, trained versus untrained. We talk about it all the time. This dude's feet was boxed.
Yeah.
Boxed.
Yeah.
Squared off.
He was ready to get that leverage.
Turned like this. His fucking arm was behind him, straight down. He knew exactly. All you could say, like the fucking Terminator with this little red eye hanging out, just beep, 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 reading distance, fucking throws a fucking feather in the air, knows exactly how much I get velocity and everything. This kid's walking over, and this kid goes over with his fucking ghetto bullshit. He goes over there and he goes to fucking punch this dude, and this dude floors him. I thought he was dead. I thought he was fucking dead.
He gave him the jab to stand him up, and then right hand behind it, zap.
He did one of those, and the kid fell in a funny way. Dude, it was one of those things where his legs bend this way, and then the fat of his legs bend this way, and then his body kind of does that arching thing up. Dude, how bad would that hurt to wake up after getting knocked out, and your back's been nobody's lifting you up, your back's been like this for the last 5 minutes, and you're going, waking up after that? Dude,
by that liver spotted fist.
And you're watching that feather cap walk away with his groceries bag. Fine. You knew the guy. All you remember is you were going after that guy, and now he's walking away. Fine. Oh, it'd be awful. It'd be fucking awful. But you know what, dude? And you're absolutely right. What happened that day? That kid learned a lesson. What happened that day? His boys were clowning him. He got heckled. The dude filming, he goes, I told him to go over there. I told him, champ. I told him to go over there. Oh, dude, that respect, I'm telling you.
That was a pivotal moment in that kid's life.
Now, I love that. There's a lot of problems, shit like that in that community, but I'm telling you right now, shit like that is lessons that nobody learns anymore.
No, that was a good lesson. Bad. And we need more of that guy.
Oh, dude.
That guy needs to be on every corner.
Yeah, we just start planting old boxers on the corner and waiting by schools and just waiting for kids to walk by fucking with them and just start nailing them. And you know what? You know what happens? You know what happens after that, dude? All of a sudden, fucking test scores start going up. Jobs are fucking filled with kids. Welcome to you, sir. How can I take care of it? Really nice.
These kids are walking them across the street instead of heckling them.
Oh, dude. Yeah, and you know what?
Respect, baby.
You know what? And that's another thing is how you raise your kid. Tom Brady kisses his kids on the lips. He has kids. I think it's gross too, right? That. Yeah, I would never kiss my daughter.
You kiss your babies on the lips.
Yes. Well, even then,
I don't know. I'm not a big lips kisser guy.
Sure, absolutely. Sure, but that doesn't make him a fucking pedophile.
No, it makes him
a loving father. You might not be. Motherfuckers are
have branded him. Their dogs. That doesn't make you a bestiality.
Absolutely. You do the fucking thing. People do that, and they branded him a fucking pedophile.
Off mic real quick.
Am I cussing?
Huh?
Am I cussing?
A lot.
Oh, let me bring it back.
We're going to leave it in.
And I freaking did it. And they're calling him a pedophile, and it's ridiculous. And it really is. And that's what it is. Again, the boundaries thing. People can label, burn anything, and they have a voice. That's the problem with everybody having a voice today, is that it picks up speed, and then you got the rest of the people that just want to say
also, like,
shit.
This whole mentality of, like, accepting everything and never being mean, never saying an off comment, blah, 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 all that, that's a bad thing. You're incentivizing, like, idiot speech and idiot thoughts and idiot ideas because nothing is getting challenged, nothing is getting rejected. Like, do you think that there would be any good comics if they didn't bust each other's balls? Like, if you said something that bombed and your comic friends didn't come and just shit all over you, then you try harder and get sharper because you don't want that to happen again.
Sharpen your craft and you make it. Absolutely.
Yeah, so it's the same thing with ideas, it's the same thing with arguments, it's the same thing with anything like that in general. So, like, you know, when people are saying wild, dumb shit and you're like, dude, you're a clown. Yeah. Like, and you get heckled, you get made fun of, you get crapped on, you know what I mean? That's going to make you sharpen up. Manure grows good fruit, baby. You gotta get shit on in order to be fucking healthy and then do well. I'm just saying that's true of everything. It's true of everything.
Absolutely.
Hormetic stress, man. You can't just pat everyone on the back and tell everyone they're doing great and they're doing fine.
Good
You're
job.
incentivizing nonsense.
Your everybody gets a trophy thing.
Yeah. It's
well, man. There you go, man. Our fucking generation invented those. So that's it. That's what I'm saying.
If my kid comes out of the bedroom and his outfit doesn't match, if I had a kid or whatever,
you're gonna spank him.
I'm gonna go. You look ridiculous. What are you doing?
You're gonna be standing there like the boxer.
I'm not gonna spank him. I'm gonna say, hey, if you want to go out there and look like an absolute fool and get made fun of by all your friends, be my guest. But I'm just trying to give you a heads up now. Like, that shirt doesn't match those pants. Yeah. Change it up. Teach your kids some class, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
What are you doing?
You know what?
My family taught me how to dress because I didn't know what I was doing, man. I would come out like a goober, just looking stupid. I had like cargo shorts on with like long socks. Yeah, I was a goofball. My brother was like, "What are you doing?" Smack me in the back of the head, put a button-up shirt on me, show me what palettes match with what, and now I walk around with class. I get complimented on the way I dress to this day. Thank you for heckling me.
Brought you to Men's Warehouse, drop that black card.
Yeah, man. That's exactly what happened.
Holy shit, man. No, but that's
Our black card is it fell off the chair.
Yeah, sure.
That's our black card.
Oh shit! No, his name's Greg Black.
A friend of the family.
All right, number 2, man. Wells Fargo Indian Vice President Shankar Mishra.
Oh, this guy's a pisser.
I love it. He's a pisser. He got pissed last night, as the fucking Scottish say. Urinated on a woman on a business class flight from India from New York to New Delhi.
Bro, you can't do that on business class.
He had a New York and he was going to New Delhi.
You could do that on Spirit Airlines.
Fucking A. I could shit and throw it to the front of the plane, and they'd bring me peanuts and go,
You're like, man, where's the restroom? She's like, this whole plane is the restroom.
Do you need more peanuts? No, I just threw it at that guy. You know what I mean?
After you eat them, like, I'm going to be giving these back
exactly. Don't worry. Minutes. Yeah. You just go sit in your stupid little fucking stewardess chair. You wait right there, sweetheart. Yeah. Or you wait in your stewardess chair, or as I like to call it, the bullseye. You know what I mean? Holy fucking shit. This guy... No, but he's facing 3 years in an Indian prison. There will be plenty of urine in there. Plenty of urine to go around. When they're in a fucking, some fucking bucket. What do they call those spackle buckets? Just filled with pissy shit.
But I mean, like, all right, so what's exactly this? Was he hammered? Was he on drugs? Or is that just what they do in India, so we just thought it was normal? Like, it's just, even though it's in the sky?
No, he was wasted. Oh, all right, he was drinking some 197 proof vodka made in some fucking Indian distillery in the middle of some fucking jungle that they got out there. With a Bengal tiger walking by and pissing in the newest batch so it hit just a little harder.
Oh, tiger blood.
Yeah.
Got that Charlie Sheen brew.
But and then you look at the potatoes getting made and there's some fucking shoeless Indian in there going just mashing the fuck out of those. Oh. Jesus Christ. You take one sip and you're an alcoholic for fucking life. Your liver's just gone in a cup, You try to mix it with Diet Coke and you just die. You know what I mean? You're like, who's running these machines? Some fucking guy with one of those weird towels on his head. He's fucking got the snake hitting the buttons like this.
You do not know of the intricacies of Pootaloo?
You'll be sorry. Every time you walk out with a bottle, you'll be sorry. Hey, don't trip over my snake basket, stupid.
Why don't you go take a middle of the street shit like you normally do? Dude, that place is so filthy, man.
It's awful.
I feel bad for them.
No, dude, I don't want to hear how cultural it is to go out there and visit. That fucking river's disgusting. Honestly, I would look for the malaria because I'd be scared of whatever else is in that fucking river.
Of toxic shit.
Dude, they're drinking out of the same river they're washing their drawers in. Have you ever seen an Indian man's drawers? Come the fuck on, dude. It's bad, dude. They're still made out of linen. You still take them off. You take them off with a little string that just was on your fucking, you know what I mean, your house the other day. It's weird, you know? But it is, dude. That place is something else. And now dig this. There's a small percentage of Indians that get out there. First of all, I don't want to say that they're... How can I say this? It's kind of like Asians. It's like the best make it out, but the bad is really bad. Does that make sense? Like, all right, Indians are #1 in the world. They become surgeons, and you know, it's always like,
keep up the good work, guys. We really appreciate
Dr. Mustafa, something like that. Some 10-year-old fucking with a blindfold on performing brain surgery. Like that all comes out of India. Why? Because they do the maximum. They call it that too. The maximum amount of work. They're really hard on education. Why? Because you got one way out. You're not playing sports. You know, you're probably not going to be a movie star. If you've ever seen a fucking a Bollywood movie, you're not going to be a movie star. You know what I mean? So so it's through that. It's through school and education that you get out of there. So a lot of them are trying to get out of there to go to University of America. Why? Because what are we? The land of opportunity, right?
Right.
All right. So you got the best making it out. You know what I mean? Well, this guy went to business school and he learned how to, went to banking, did all the things. He became a vice president of Wells Fargo. That's fucking huge. Yeah. That's probably why it's so goddamn crooked, but it's fucking huge. You know what I mean? Yeah. So this is one of the most, prestigious fucking smartest guys to make it out of India, really make something on himself. And what does he do? He decided to
pissed it away.
No, you can piss on a woman coming back from India.
That's fine.
Yes, at least you'll be in jail for
sending him away.
Yes,
dude,
that one dude on a New York subway, he hollered at this Puerto Rican chick. She turned him down. He took a shit in his hand and he rubbed it in her hair. He was out that afternoon. Piss on her on the way back. On the way back. What the fuck are you doing? So now he's facing 3 years, and then what?
3 years for rinsing her off.
Yeah, exactly. For cleaning that dirt behind her ears.
It's the closest thing to a shower she's had in 47 years.
Now she's gonna go to the river to wash it off. She's gonna put her head in, come out, and it's gonna be dirtier. It's just gonna be some cancer-filled algae that's built up on the back of our ear. The fuck, dude? What is wrong with that place?
Business class flight, though?
Business class. VP of Wells Fargo.
What are they watching in the background there? You hear that?
I'm trying to think of movies with birthdays in it.
And sorry about that. I'll try to edit that out in post, but we might just have to deal with that.
No, that's our guest, Elon Musk. It's his birthday today.
Yeah, pipe down, Elon.
Yeah, come on.
We're doing a show.
We'll get to you soon enough.
What do you need, money?
Yeah,
go to the movies. I hand him a 20.
Can't give you another $1 billion, okay? It's fucking ridiculous.
At home, they only call me Ellen.
All right, so this one I wanted to bring up to you because we always do a little fight talk about like this. Jake Paul making his MMA debut. Now, this kid, like we always say it every goddamn time, we hate the big one, we like the small one. Jake Paul is breaking down barriers for fighters. He's making it a point that he's getting paid more than all of you, and you're doing more than me. You're fighting more times a year, and I'm making
harder
way
fights
more.
Too.
Now draws are big, but there's no fucking reason why these guys aren't making more money.
I agree.
You know what I mean? You see the difference in pay. Now, it doesn't have to be what he's making, but my God, to get your brain busted up for fucking $60 a year,
and not even have medical included. Like, Dana White's not even giving the guys medical. Like,
exactly.
That's just, you can't do that, man.
Let me guess. Your wife, that night you broke her fucking jaw, she got that shit wired shut.
She had medical?
Yeah, exactly. You got a nurse coming to your house every day to fix that bitch up. You're going to tell us that fucking, these guys that are fighting 3-4 times a year can't get a CAT scan on the house, on UFC's bill?
That should be mandatory. It should be mandatory that any fighter has to have medical.
Yeah.
If it's a legitimate organization. I mean, if you're bare knuckle brawling in the streets, it is what it is.
Sure, absolutely. But think of all the risks: dental, neurological, all
neurological.
That. Yeah, dude, you're using 4-ounce gloves of the hardest men in the world. Shit, it's gonna happen. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're murderers, man. They're killers.
I think one of the lowest wages in there is like $70 a year or something like that.
But that's garbage.
Yeah.
For a fighter?
Yes.
To put your actual life on the line, which is exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
$70,000 ain't shit.
Dude, and you're only fighting a few times a year.
You ever come home from work with 3 broken ribs and a shattered orbital bone?
For what? Every Friday after the rush hour.
After a long day at Subway making sandwiches, you come back with 2 broken feet.
Being a sandwich constructor. You didn't put the salami on before the Italian fucking prosciutto, and the guy runs across the counter and just knocks you out.
Your boss is like, can I talk to you for a minute?
He just beckons
you to the office.
Your 16-year-old boss.
Got a golf club behind
him. Your 16-year-old boss with his clipboard goes, and
did you go tomato lettuce?
Yeah, exactly.
Is that what I just saw you do?
Buddy, you made the cardinal sin of putting the mayonnaise on after the tomatoes. Are you fucking out of your mind?
Fire up the meat slicer. We need to talk to him.
I want improvement, McGavin. You son of a bitch.
McGavin.
Yeah, McGavin. That has to be. God damn it, McGavin. You destroyed 3 city blocks. How should I fire your ass right now? Hand over your shielding gun.
McGavin.
God damn it, McGavin. And then in that fucking Detroit fucking, chief. Yeah, that Detroit police that's fucking rude as fuck. Dude, I'll tell you this right now. If I was a detective and I was out there solving murders and shit like that, and I went back to the office, and some asshole starts shouting at me like that, could you fucking imagine?
I'd be upset.
I'd be upset too. I'd go, hey, it's not nice.
Well, I think I quit.
Yeah, don't talk to me like that.
But then the movie would be short.
I just put in 13 hours. Oh, yeah, exactly.
McGavin.
Or just sitting there for an hour of the movie just going through paperwork, like figuring out, like, you know what I mean?
We're doing a bit in the future. It's going to be called McGavin, and it's just going to be like that.
Oh, can we?
Yeah. Do you want to be... I think that...
Chief.
You should be the chief,
dude,
right? Because you're Irish.
Dude.
You're the Irish police chief, and then you could yell at me. I'll be McGavin.
I'll tell you right now, McGavin, you done fucked up again, man. How can you take it any further than this? I just fucking tripping, dude. Tripping.
Just eating haggis.
And you gotta be an Irish cop. And I don't want you in a regular uniform. I want you in their like funeral uniforms with like the white gloves and shit like that. Like for just like the festival uniform, like full time. Like why the fuck are you wearing that? You know what I mean? It's not just some stupid jacket that says Boston PD, you know what I mean?
Kiss me, I'm Irish shirt. Got the little fighting leprechaun.
Yeah, you're holding the Barney's. You're holding the Barney's stone, just fucking wiggling it in your hand.
Barney's stone.
Yeah. Oh, Lang Syne.
Shy.
Chucky our law.
Answer me these questions 3.
You have to report a word. I tell you once, I tell you twice. I may not be very nice.
You literally live under a bridge. This is garbage.
Is that every Irish cop? It's like, what the fuck is this shit, dude?
But wait, all right. So Jake Paul.
Holy fuck, we just went really
went all
far.
the way around that. So Jake Paul started a league.
Okay, so yeah,
the Professional Fighters League.
The Professional Fighters League.
If I'm not mistaken, I didn't.
Well, he has a roster of men that he fought retired, and I'm sure they're on board to make some more money. Oh, so he's got huge stock.
The most money they've made in their whole career.
Dude, isn't that sad? He's fighting former world champions for a bigger payday.
Mm-hmm.
That
have already had a full career.
That has already had a full career. Anderson Silva, now, for the pride of it, we talked about this too, for the pride of it, like, you know, like you just want to get in there, you want to fight, it's not like you have any problems or anything. You shouldn't be looking for a payday that old after that many years.
Well, it shouldn't need to come in the form of Jake Paul, like, Dana.
Yeah.
I like Dana White. I mean, he's lost some points.
This is always...
recently, but...
Yeah, no, I think he scored too. Come on, found that shit. Come on, that was wonderful.
I think he's scored.
Kidding me? I had that fucking card too. No, but you're absolutely right. But this has always been an issue. Is why is fighter pay still an issue? It's like becoming the biggest sport on the planet. Boxing.
It comes down to how big's your yacht got to be. It's just like, at what point are you just being a greedy piece of garbage and just profiting off of the lives and the human capital of these people that you should be friends with?
Yeah.
I mean, you know them their whole careers. You get them when they're young, they're kids.
They're lighting your pocket.
They're looking up to you with stars in their eyes. You know what I mean? Like, you're like their hero.
Yeah.
And then you come in and Don King them up. Like, it's just, come on, man.
It is. It's sad.
Why can't we all win? What's wrong? What is wrong with that? Why can't we all win? Is that so bad?
No, and you
is
know
that
what?
too much to ask?
You know what? If I own the company, all right, let's say right now they put you or me in there. If I own the company, I'd still be making this amazing fucking wage, but I would improve everybody's pay immediately. And you know what you would get after that? You would get productivity. You would get
loyalty.
Wars. Yeah. These guys, knowing they're getting paid at the end of this, knowing that they could leave it all in. I'm not saying they don't anyway, but I'm saying if you're not making that much money and you might have to work after these fights, you're probably not going to fucking try to leave your brain sitting there on the fucking middle of the ring. You know what I mean? You're going to go in there and you're going to give everything. Well, because,
But isn't it okay that you only made $10 million this month and not 15?
Yeah.
Like, can't they have a couple? I just don't get it. I'm like, what are you starving? I don't understand. What
if he took that off the top, how many lives he could change?
That's what I'm saying.
Month?
And you're
for
still
one paycheck,
rich.
1 month.
You're still rich, famous, and you do anything you want. Except also these people's lives are improved too. I don't get it. What's wrong with I win, we win? What's wrong with that? Can it all come up?
I don't know.
I just don't understand that shit, man.
No. All right. Okay. So this is the age-old question. It's easy. All right. This is because it is. You do change when you're in that position because everybody wants more money. Is it hard to be a mensch when you got it? Because I'd like to think. I think sometimes like you're ever just sitting in there and you think like if you had all this money, all the lives you would change. How you would like walk up to random families and see some woman with her kids in the street hurting, or you watch those St. Jude videos and you think I want to foot the bill for that. If I was rich, I'd foot the bill for that.
Yes.
Is it all comes down to would you really or do you like you know how we were talking about people think that if you were back in the days of the slaves and you think every white person always thinks like I'd be the one that say hey everybody this is wrong. No you wouldn't. You know what I mean? No you wouldn't. You'd be living life like everybody else in there. You wouldn't know the difference. That's it. But money's a little bit different because it all comes down to character. Would you be out there helping people left and right?
I honest to God believe that I would. Maybe not in the way that you're saying it. Like I just walk up to random people and go, "Here's a stockpile of cash."
Yeah.
I absolutely would help people. There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
That's why I need to get rich so I can prove it.
Yeah. And that's
like, I just needed it because I want to set an example of like just a whole different way of being a rich guy. Yeah. I really want to do this. I sincerely want that to be my legacy. I'm just tired of this shit.
Yeah.
I think if someone does it one time, other people will follow suit, and I think it'll create a trend.
Nelk.
I believe that.
Nelk got famous, those kids from Canada, Nelk got famous for fucking with people in the funniest fucking way possible. Now, each and every one of those kids does like 5 videos a month taking people out of poverty, changing fucking lives. And I'm talking about good change. Like, I'm talking about dropping a bag.
Lasting change.
Yeah.
Not like your bills are paid this month, but you're going to be fucked next month.
Steve will do it is the best. That kid, I've seen 10, 15 videos of him, like, people living in hotels and shit with their families and shit, dropping fucking big bags, $100,000 on the couch. 100,000 motherfucking
100,000.
Hey, bitch, go get yourself a dress. $100,000, giving the kids iPads, giving them this, giving some keys to a fucking some sport car and stuff like that. Dude, honestly, man, that like inspires me that when we do get rich, that's the shit I want to do. Like how much is how much is he making? Like Mr. Beast, like those guys are smart. They're turning profits by giving money away.
Yeah.
Is that not fucking insane?
I love what Mr. Beast is doing. That guy's a credit to society.
Here, walks up to somebody, hold this bread for 24 hours, I'll give you $1 million.
Do me a huge favor. Just give me 10 seconds of silence because when I go to edit, I can pick up that background noise and cut that out of the video, but only if we're quiet for a second.
Okay, am I still cutting?
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah, it needs a sample for me to cut out the background noise. And if we're talking, it won't.
Am I still cussing?
No, you're fine.
All right, but no, it's my bad. Is it bad?
So like we're realizing as we do this show because we always have to watch it back and like we're like growing through the show.
Yeah.
And like like we're watching ourselves for the first time ever. So we're realizing some of our bad habits and like little things that we shouldn't be doing. So one of them is, especially in episode 1, as you saw, like we swore like crazy. You don't even realize you're doing it when you're just talking to each other.
No, because
watching it back, and then we realized last episode there was the swear word started to come out in full force. So we're just trying to be a little bit more mindful.
It's a tightrope.
Yeah.
It's
because we are those guys, but you don't want to be a pig about it.
Absolutely.
You don't want to be vulgar.
No, but when I cuss.
You don't want to be a cunt about it, Billy.
Yeah. You mean a chimp about it? No.
So we fucking realize we're fucking cussing too fucking much.
No, but I cuss so much regardless. But the truth is, I want the show to sound organic, but also we can't cuss like that. Yeah. It can't be that way.
Also, we were talking, if you have an 18-word sentence, 12 words shouldn't be fun.
Exactly. And dude, I put it in between everything. F this. And
motherfucker.
No, but you know what? And even going back to like when I do watch myself back, honestly, sometimes like because I'll do the clipping, right? Mm-hmm. Sometimes I'm watching and I'm sitting there like this. I swear to God,
I've been embarrassed a few times.
I'm like this. I'm like, what the fuck am I saying, dude? What am I saying, dude?
But it's cool though. It's like a growing experience on top of providing entertainment. We're getting better at our craft,
dude. And also,
but know that we're mindful and we're trying to
get
better.
Well, dude, I mean, they're going along the ride for us.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. We're growing on this. Yeah, you know.
Oh,
what I mean?
Check out the background. Do you like our new set here?
Da-da-da,
for my birthday, I was given these beautiful pictures put on canvas of our logos, and I think it's very complimentary. Thank you, Jenny. Shout out. Really appreciate it.
It's wonderful.
We just hung them today. We're very, very excited about it. And,
but look, it tied it together so well. It really did. Looks legit. Yeah. We have a logo.
Boom.
We have a freaking logo.
This is it, man.
Come on. Did you hear me do that freaking?
Yeah.
Good.
That was good.
Huh?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not saying I'm a changed guy, but I'm on the right track there.
We're going clear, baby. Scientology.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. If you see a police car with weird squiggly letters on the side going up to Donald Trump's house,
oh yeah,
there's an arrest warrant for him. Iran issued an arrest warrant for Donald J. Trump for the death of Soleimani, the terrorist.
They want to arrest him for killing a terrorist.
Yeah.
Why do we try to go over there and help them at all? Let them be lunatics. Let them do whatever they want to do.
It's our fault. It is. We're in everybody's business, and I get the whole quid pro quo when it comes to the oils. You have to do business over there.
No, you don't.
But we don't have to save them.
We have more oil here in America than anywhere else on Earth.
Yeah.
Just use the oil. That's why gas was so cheap when Trump was in office, because he let us frack.
Yeah.
He let us mine our own oil, so we didn't have to buy it from Saudi Arabia.
Yep.
Took leverage out of their hands and put money back in our pockets, increased our industry, grew the economy, win. And then what's the first thing they do when they get in office?
Shut the Alaskan pipeline. It's over.
Oh yeah,
we're not self-sufficient anymore. We're buying it. That's why gas went up triple, double, and now they're excited. It goes down 10 cents, and they're all in office stroking themselves. Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous. And I don't know. It's like. They're talking about, oh, well, we need to do our part. Well, if nobody else in the world is doing their part, then it really doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. We account for like I think we're the third cleanest country.
Yeah, we are.
In the entire world.
Yeah, go bring this shit to China.
If we were perfect, if we literally became perfectly green and like no carbon emission, nothing at all, it wouldn't even make a dent compared to what's happening out there in other countries. It wouldn't even matter.
China, India, it's disgusting.
China and India specifically.
Yeah, they're polluting the whole world for us. So Greta Thunberg, you little bitch, are you kidding me? you know, how dare we? Are you kidding me? I still like her too.
Yeah, Billy has this weird crush on Greta Thunberg.
She looks like a fish, dude. I like her,
It's so weird, man. She looks like
the soulless doll eyes.
She looks like that FTX girlfriend. You know what I'm talking about? Sam Bankman-Fried. FTX. Now you don't know the scandal? So like these young, like in mid-20s, they created this whole cryptocurrency scandal, and basically they were embezzling money out of this investment plan fund, if you will.
The kid that turned up dead by chance?
No, he's not dead. He's going to trial and all that shit. But anyway, like, you know, he was a billionaire, and there was like 5 of them that lived in this house. I forgot the exact story details, but they were all young, like doing drugs, and like fucking each other and having orgies and like scamming money.
The Chipmunk Girl.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to get to. But yeah, so Tim Dillon has this great bit. Dude, I gotta show you this after.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tim Dillon, one of my favorite people on earth. That guy's hysterical. So he's going over this story, and I don't know if it was a natural reaction or if he planned it, but either way, it was brilliant. And he goes, oh, you know, these kids are fucking each other in his house or whatever. He's talking to his producer. He goes, pull up the girl. He's like, I want to see what billions of dollars gets you in the pussy market.
Yeah.
And they pull the girl up, and he's just like, yeah. Like his reaction to it is gold, bro.
Dude,
I need to show you this.
Okay, dude, but what if she's
just like, whoa.
No, but dude, what if she's like the world champ, like like crazy, like
it's got glow sticks,
dude, hits a dick,
just raving.
hits a dick, bouncing. She's got one up her ass, one in her butt, dude, and it's like Like, would you even pay attention to that chipmunk face? I don't fucking think so, dude. You know what I mean? You would just be sitting back going, holy shit! You know what I mean? Am I crazy? I don't know. Maybe it's $1 billion like machine rather than a model. You know? I don't know. You know what I mean?
Can't you find Can't you find a hot girl that does that too? You can. They're out there. They're out there. What were we talking about anyways?
That chipmunk. Greta Thunberg.
Oh,
fucking Greta Thunberg, 5 dicks at a time.
No, we were talking about something else leading into it. Trump getting arrested.
Donald Trump getting arrested.
Yes.
Iranian police. They're gonna haul. Could you imagine them coming down here? Dude, that little stupid police car with like the 1980s little like Pinto with the lights on top, sitting in front of Donald Trump's like mansion, like the old sirens and shit like that, you know. And they come out, hey, and you know how we have like arrest warrants? They come out with a scroll. It's a scroll, and he's like, Donald Trump, you look bad, and you have been sentenced to death. For the death of Soleimani.
Their courthouse is a giant tent. It's a carnival tent.
Yeah. Please approach the podium. He's like, that's a milk carton.
That's a milk carton.
That's a milk carton. Down in the basement. Go put that milk carton down in the basement.
The judge is smoking hookah.
I just did Trump and I had a lisp
down in the basement.
Down in the basement. Why every celebrity I do has a fucking lisp in it, dude? Everything's TH. Oh, they're so stupid, dude.
I sentence you to 3 lashes with a curvy dagger.
Oh yeah, exactly. We have. I'm doing Trump as the fucking judge. We have a weird shaped knife, and we're going to stab you with it over and over again until you bleed out of your back. It's like, what the fuck, dude? No, but you know what's funny? And it's just so American how I read this story. I'm like. But he killed a terrorist. By the way, he didn't even kill him. He's a fucking GI. But he killed a terrorist. And I'm thinking in my head, well, they don't look at him like a terrorist. Just like when they killed everybody in 9/11, they're not looking at it like, we killed innocent people. They're like, we killed infidels.
The American infidel dogs.
It's about perception, right? You know what I mean? But I don't think they were looking at it like, yeah, we killed a bunch of their innocents.
Their shoes don't curl at the front, those infidels.
They don't lay down when they pray, so we kill them.
They all wear
Allah.
If you don't have genie shoes.
They're all walking down in the corner room doing that weird dance.
God, wearing genie pants and curly shoes. Oh, they
vests with no shirts. They're all wearing vests with no shirts.
Every single one of them.
Dude, well, it shows how cultured we are, right? By the way, we really think the Middle East looks like this. And you know what? And let's get fucking real. It probably does. What, dude? It probably does. Who are we kidding?
Come on.
We're not going to go over there and find Wakanda. Shit me? some Middle Eastern vibranium. No. It's called petrol, and we fucking rip the world apart for it, okay? I assure you, right? It's not going to be good, whatever it is. All right, so yeah, Iran's kidding itself. They got an arrest warrant out for him. You know what? I know half the country was thrown to the wolves. But
arbitrary fucking arrest warrant I think that's ever been issued.
And you know what? The fucking God.
You have 24 hours to turn yourself in, Mr. Trump,
or suffer the consequences. And then, hey, after they say it, this weird music comes. I was like,
Trump's like, do you believe these towels?
Exactly. No, I won't.
He's just racist. He's in his tower and he's being super racist.
I don't be going. In fact, I'll be staying in my golden bed tonight. Thank you very much.
Do you believe these goddamn towels?
It's just horrible. 1 minute, I'm doing business with you guys. Next, they want you dead. That's how it goes. But Trump's really weird, dude. But Trump is, it's bad, dude. That's how really weird fucking. That's how good.
Gun flu.
Have you seen that? Have you seen this? It's Jay Leno again. Back to
Leno. Why is Leno everywhere all the time? He's fucking omnipresent.
I'm on fire here. No, they told me the last time I did my set, I was on fire. So stupid.
What else do we got?
Dude, could you imagine?
We just killed a good hour.
Come here, buddy.
Hey,
do you know what, dude? Could you imagine being that rich?
Yes.
And then on fire?
Let me stop you right there. Yes. I can't imagine. I can imagine all that.
No, but like your fucking flesh is boiling and you're on fire. I think it would matter more. Like, I think I'd just start thinking of the dollars that I didn't spend. You know what I mean? Like, fuck this, you know? I want to live. Just smelling.
Would you rather be poor and not on fire?
And you're just sitting there going,
or
just really
on fire.
Yeah, just really thinking about it. And
survey says.
Well, the first question that comes up, how long? Are we talking? Are we talking weird skin grafts from my ass? Or are we talking about I don't have eyelids anymore and I got some weird smile like this? Where kids are like crying when I walk.
After chimpanzee attack phase.
I walk by the kids. I walk by the kids with big old mounds of money. I go, no eyes. I'm like, look,
so
I have a butt cheek. For my real cheek, it's my butt cheek. Like you see that big stitch, like Frankenstein, that big stitch on my ass, and dude, it never looks
all
like
your teeth are always showing.
Yes. I'm rich.
Your mouth is always dry.
I
can't close your lips.
I got the weird tongue. Like, I gotta wet my tongue. I go.
You have like a hairspray, but like, you have to moisten your palate.
I'm constantly putting cream because it just hurts the lip. Money. I made money for this.
Every day when you wake up in the morning, you're just like, it starts to hurt. Everything just starts.
I wake up, a nurse comes in and has a rope that pulls me up out of bed. I go.
When you come online.
Yeah, the pain I feel just sitting up. I go.
Every breath.
I sit up, I go, and I go, oh, do I smell pancake? Oh, blend it up, put it in my mouth. Blend it up and put it in my mouth. Creamy. But I'm rich, so who cares?
Rinse me off like that Indian fella.
Look. I'm Leno, people. Dude, he really got fucked up. How did he get
fucked up?
You don't know this story?
No, what are you talking about?
Dude, there's a reason.
I was just making fun of burn
No, dude, I mean, I will. Just bring me on board. But I'm telling you, dude, this happened this was like a month ago. Alright, when we first brought up Jay Leno, like when we first started talking about it, right? Jay Leno has that big stupid garage with cars that nobody wants to drive, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he was under one of those.
Okay.
All right, working with gasoline from like 1941, which was a little stronger, right? He popped the oil can. The oil comes down on him, douses him, and then he goes up in flames. Dude, he's a fucking mess right now. Have you not seen this fool?
No.
Yes, dude, he's a mess,
Did he get burnt?
Hell yeah.
Fucked up bad?
Dude, he got burnt.
Like the people in our recent analogy?
Brother, he got burnt worse than the NBC contracts, dude. It was bad. It was like Kimmel and fucking big stupid Irish redhead. Late night. Conan O'Brien fucking went over there and just melted his face off in his arm. He's not as bad as like he's not as bad as that, but he got fucked up, dude. You know that's what I was saying. I'm like
I'd still rather be him.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm reserving judgment. We might still make it. So I'd rather make it and be me than
if we don't make it,
yeah.
Jay Leno. If we do, take that crispy bastard somewhere else. You get him in.
Like an androgynous face.
Yeah, but that fool owns a castle overlooking Newport Beach. That's his house.
Yeah, well now he's in a corner suite at the hospital.
Mabel, I'd like you to blow me on the patio tonight. Thank you, Mabel.
He's traumatized by like soup. any hot liquid he can't go near anymore.
His wife comes in, trips over one of the 14th century cobblestones. Goes, whoa! It's like it pours
splashes. She douses him right in the fucking.
Why did it have to be a cheesy noodle? Just fucking killing him. Liquid gold.
He hasn't even recovered from the last burn.
His bubbles are popping. Those weird burn bubbles are popping. They're re-popping. Oh, gee, that'd be so fucking bad, dude. I'm seeing this. What the fuck happened? I'm seeing the people. It just never goes. Dude, I gotta stop that. Oh my god, dude, I don't have anything else to say about him. I gotta stop that.
No, it's hilarious.
Yeah, dude, that's bad. I keep
never stop it.
I keep repeating it.
He just gets
terrible. I don't have anything else. Leno was on fucking TV for 50 years. I have one thing he said, and I just repeat it over and over again.
Get well soon.
Yes, yeah, there you go, Jay.
I'm sorry. Look, bad things have happened to us too.
Sure.
Have you seen that?
I assure you, I get set on fire, I'm still broke. You know what I mean?
Oh, Mabel. Another pot of soup.
As Mabel's dapping his face with bread to try to absorb some of the soup. He's like,
oh my god.
Oh, that was fucking bad, right? All right, I'll tell you what, man. Nick, this is a big one for us, okay? All right, so as they say, this house of cards full of lies seems to be breaking down.
Oh, yes.
2 of the 6 women are disputing claims of Romanian authorities saying that they lied.
Let's reset it up as long as we forget. So as we all know, or most of us know anyways, if you don't, the Tate the Great, Andrew Tate the Great,
Top G, baby.
Top G has been wrongfully, in my opinion, arrested.
Yep.
About a week ago or so, maybe 2 weeks now he's been stuck in there.
Yeah.
But
off these outlandish claims.
The media came at him, misogynist, blah, blah, just shitting on him, making him look as bad as possible. I maintain that it doesn't make sense to me, and I don't think that he's guilty at all. Apparently, we have gotten some updates. Go ahead, Billy.
Yeah, and by the way, you walk around with a target on your back. Is anybody really surprised when the fucking something hits it? It's insane. It's a scary world we live in. We see it over and over again.
So wait, the media alleged what? There was 4 women?
Okay, well, so there's...
Bring us up to speed.
6 in total. All right, so...
What we know thus far.
Yes, all right, now, you got this fucking crooked place, Romania, and look, all right.
Romania.
Now, this is all alleged, and we believe he's innocent, and I stand by it, and I'll stand by that forever. Motherfuckers are still
proven guilty, baby. Yeah. He's innocent in my mind.
Exactly. So, they brought in a total of 6 women. They seized his cars, his money, everything like that. And they said these women are all on board. They're all coming forth. They're all saying, they've been kidnapped and human trafficked and this and that. Well, 2 already. Like we said, it seems to be breaking down now. They went on live TV with this, so this isn't some word of mouth. This is from the horse.
No, you can go watch it.
Exactly.
Go watch
it's all over right now. This is from the horse's mouth. So 2 of the 6 women are disputing claims of Romanian authorities saying that they lied and evidence is unfounded. Quoting, they were one big family happy. They are one big happy family. They were saying that everything was copacetic in the Tate house. That they were there. It was a nice home. That whatever they were doing, it was by their own accord. I'm just saying.
They're accusing the authorities of slandering and misleading and lying about what they're saying too. Like putting words in their mouth, basically.
Absolutely. And now this is 2 of the 6. I'm just saying, it's like, all right, so what? Just 2 random people that gain nothing. That would gain more.
You already lose credibility. Yeah. You've already come out and said these women are saying this, and 2 of them are going true.
No, we didn't.
You've already lost a massive. You're already wrong. Yep. You're wrong already, right out of the fucking gate.
Absolutely. And
that's a bold claim if you're not right.
Absolutely. Now, if they were all on board, you have a case here. But what? 2 of them? Just...
So you decide to speak on their behalf, but not other girls?
Exactly.
Just those 2?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm supposed to fucking believe now?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
So
where did you get that? You didn't get it from them.
Yeah.
Obviously, you didn't talk to them when you came out and said it.
Sure.
Because they came out and rebutted it.
Yeah.
It's clear that you didn't actually communicate.
Yeah. They're not saying, oh, we want to tell our story. They're saying, no, they lied. Here's the real story.
Yes. Allow us to now tell our story.
Exactly. And I'd much rather hear them tell it than some fucking Romanian politician doing everything in their power to knock this dude down. It's sick. Mm-hmm. And damn, man, is that so weird? How far does corruption go?
Meanwhile, Epstein, crickets.
Nothing.
It's all proven. It's all out in the open. Yep. There's massive amounts of evidence. High-profile people tied to it. The guy got fucking murked in jail. No one is even like, nah, he didn't get whacked. Everyone knows he got whacked. Like we're all on board with that. Not a single arrest. Nothing. No news stories. No one's getting like shade thrown on their names. Nothing. No one's getting dragged through the mud. No investigation. Nothing. Not a peep. But this dude, even if it was true, this guy out in Romania's fucked up in and of itself. It doesn't even matter. Like, they do this shit on a daily basis.
Sure.
But it gets all this coverage. Why? Why do you think that is?
When you're bribing cops on the side of the road, it's just
enough.
A crooked place. It just is.
No, the whole thing is fucking crooked. Why would they make it such a national news story and such a big deal? Because they don't like this guy.
Yeah.
That's all it is. But again, Epstein, the true atrocities, the horrors that this fucking guy did throughout all of society, and not a peep. You don't hear anything. I Google Andrew Tate, misogynist internet personality gets detained in Romania. I can look up Jeffrey Epstein, and it just says Jeffrey Epstein. They don't even give him a negative moniker. Yeah. They don't go, human sex trafficker, child molester, Jeffrey Epstein. They don't do that. They only do it in front of Andrew Tate's name.
And
why?
And the list that Ghislaine Maxwell or whatever wants to release, how come that hasn't been released? Isn't that supposed to be public knowledge? I get a fucking divorce, they can read everything on me. This fucking guy, they have pedophiles dead to rights.
Doesn't even deserve rights.
Yes, and they're protected. How fucked up are we? How fucked up are we?
It's not us,
Why?
it's them. But we're fucked up for sitting here and like just taking it and like turning a blind eye, stick your head in the sand. No one's, or even when we do say stuff, we're like, yeah, he totally got killed. It's fucked up, right? And then we all just carry on with our lives, and they just keep operating with impunity because no one ever just looks and says, enough is enough. This is bullshit. Like, at what point?
Dude, we shut the fuck up.
If this motherfucker is innocent, if we're right and he's innocent, we need to start yelling and screaming and talking shit.
An innocent man is in prison right now, or in jail right now. Yes, it's insane. No,
if we find out that he's absolutely unequivocally innocent, this needs to be you don't get to go, oops, I guess we fucked up and just carry on doing your business as usual. No, you made it a big deal, so now we should make it a big fucking deal. So the next time, you better be right. You better be right. You better come correct.
But here's the thing: what do we say? What do we say to Romania? Like, how do we
give a fuck, man? No. Dracula's.
I think that's Transylvania, but no big deal.
Same thing.
They all talk like this. To Mr. Tate, oh, give me your blood, oh.
Mr. Tate.
Yeah. He comes up. The judge comes up. By the way, this is the second judge. The second judge we're doing it. The judge comes out of a coffee. He's like, Mr. Tate,
how do you
convicted of the crime?
Tate is not guilty.
In the pale of the moonlight, we will have you, and we will know with the truth.
And a child was born. It's all like bullshit, dude.
Oh, dude. But how do you handle it? How do you handle it overseas? What do we do?
Like, you get them the fuck out of there. We all wake the fuck up, and we don't let this go as easy. Let it be a national discussion. Yell, scream, make noise. The way that these Democrats do when they're burning down half the city and they get what they want. Black Lives Matter and all this, whatever the fuck. Apparently, if you yell loud enough, scream loud enough, become a big enough problem, people listen to you. And we've been sitting down saying nothing, all docile for all this time. It's apparently time to speak up. Otherwise, it ain't going to change. It ain't going to fucking change.
But are we talking about going to Romania and starting a tizzy?
No, get them out of there. You know what I mean? Just get them out of there. Let them go. Get them out of there. And then we all talk about this bullshit. About how he was falsely arrested, how we're not going to take it anymore. We don't trust the mainstream media. We do not trust the authorities. We do not trust the government at all.
Yeah.
Everything is fishy. Everything stinks. It all stinks. The fucking election stinks. Andrew Tate getting arrested stinks. All this crazy shit that's going on. What they bury stinks, and what they don't bury stinks. It all has agenda.
These obvious anomalies that we just turn our fucking heads to.
How many fucking times? Dude, they're releasing the JFK files. They still won't release all those. Yes. You're obviously lying to us.
Yes.
Like, I mean... and I wouldn't care if you just left us the fuck alone, but when you're persecuting us and you're like threatening to take our livelihoods away, cancel us, demonetize people, shit on them for having a difference of opinion, trying to control people's minds, threatening, strong-arming, racketeering, extorting, get the fuck out of here, man. No. Enough's enough.
And you're absolutely right. Like the JFK
I gotta take a knee to the freak show that exists out there, all the mutants at fucking Table 9 from The Wedding Singer. I have to listen to them. Dude, get out of here. Sideburns lady.
No, sorry, I don't want to get off track because you're on a good one. But no, you're absolutely right. And the thing is that we're getting told right now how crazy we are. Like, you're gonna back this human trafficker. This is that. All right. Speaking of the JFK thing, if you said the government had anything to do with it and it wasn't just the lone gunman Lee Harvey Oswald, you were a communist, you were un-American, you went against the system. How dare you? You're crazy. You're some basement dweller that fucking looks at things in such a crazy light. Absolutely. Yeah. Well, you know what, dude? Honestly, fuck that. No. I want to ask questions. I want to ask questions now. I'm tired of them
you
just
can't yell at me for having a point of view anymore.
Yeah, dude.
I don't give a fuck.
Dude, when did the government stop becoming working for us and becoming dad? And it happened a long time ago because they could, how easy for them to close the book and go, fuck you. You don't get it. You don't get to know that list on the Epstein Islands. You don't get to know who was on his plane ride to say, Fuck you. No, give me it.
Thank you.
Fuck you.
Why don't I get the... I'm a grown man. I can hear this.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, don't worry. I think I can handle it.
And that's patronizing, by the way. They think they're so much smarter than us. They think they're so much fucking better than us. What are we, children? Huh? Mommy and daddy has to tell us what we can and can't watch. What are you going to do now? What are you going to do now?
Yeah.
What else are you going to censor?
Fucking right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Well, they're trying to censor new shit.
You're not here for that. You're here. I give you the taxes. You fix the roads. You pay the fucking firemen. That's what you're here for. Other than that, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Do the job we elected you to do, not governing me, not being daddy.
Dude, I've had it. I've lost my mind. Enough's enough.
No, but you're absolutely right, man, and it really fucking is. And it is.
We're not coming to your party and yelling at you. You're doing it to us.
Yeah.
So now they're going to get some pushback. Yeah. Let's stop being fucking cowards. How about that?
And open the books on everything. We have a law in place, the freedom of the press, the freedom of where you can look up things and stuff like that. If not, I don't want to fucking, stipulation on this and, well, you have to close this. And, no. Open everything up. Everything should be right out in the fucking transparency all fucking day. And that's how, when that law was written, that's how it was supposed to be. Now, they change little things to make it there. Yes. And they could close the book on whatever the fuck. What are you scared of? What some congressman was going to that island and he's still in office? What are you scared of?
That guy.
Yeah, that the royal family, royal family was going over there and shit. Yeah. Fuck you. Who was on that docket? Who was on that fucking docket?
I need to know who my enemies are so I can deal with them.
Exactly.
Why are you protecting?
Why is anything going to change?
If you're protecting our enemies, it's because you are our enemy.
Yes.
You shouldn't be protecting our enemies. Why are you doing that? I'm asking that question almost like it's obvious why they're doing it. Like I don't really need to spell it out. But I'm just saying, like, at what point... Dude, why do you think they get so mad? All right, so think about this. No one ever talks about this, which blows my fucking mind, by the way. But think about this. Why do you think they get so mad and they try so hard to silence someone who's, whatever, misogyny, hate speech, whatever the rhetoric is they don't want to hear? Why do you think they have such an emotional reaction to it and it's such a big deal? Why do you think it's such a threat to them?
Because the message
Why do you think it's such a threat? If it really was this disgusting, despicable nonsense talk that no one wants to hear and it's vile and repugnant, they wouldn't have to say a word. Society would do it for them. They would not have to get up and unify and create this coordinated attack to snuff this person out. Society would reject it automatically without them saying a word. Like, you don't see people fucking kids in the street for the same reason. We would murder that person.
Yeah.
Why do you think they have such a strong and vehement reaction towards this?
Yeah.
Think about that. Think about that shit.
Absolutely. And
there's an answer to that question.
Yeah.
There's an answer to that question.
He was so on base and wasn't saying anything controversial that instead of what they usually do and going, hate speech off, taking everything away.
It's not because it's a threat to us. It's because it's a threat to them.
Yes, the establishment in itself. When you got strong-minded people thinking for themselves, then you don't have a system that's in charge. You have a society, and that's what they cannot have. They cannot afford
critical
it.
Thinking.
Yes, exactly. That's why
why you're rewarding these lunatics and patting them on the back. And okay, you don't have to have it. You could be a sheep if you want.
You listened good. Here's your star, stupid. And you go, and everybody.
And those of us who actually have a backbone and a spine and critical thinking skills,
I made 3,000.
They try to crush us.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And they're happy with it. Absolutely. That little scraps that everybody's given and we're all high-fiving in the streets.
That's what I say to this new society.
And you know what? Andrew Tate was on a good thing, just like Jordan Peterson. He was taking young men.
Alone.
He's taking young men and making them be young men again. And my God, dude, is that really a problem?
Yes, for them.
Fuck. Right? I want those guys in charge. I want guys that are willing to stand up and take charge and do that. It's fucking crazy. And instead, they're just lowering the bar on everything and saying, well, everybody come enjoy it. Fuck you. No. If I can't make it into we had this conversation. If I can't make it in the Navy SEALs, then this person and this person and this person shouldn't either.
I wouldn't weaken the Navy SEALs with my presence.
Yeah.
I respect them too much.
Dude, you know what I mean?
I respect them too much to take this watered down, all right, I guess we'll let you in because your parents donate a lot to the school fucking attitude.
Yes, exactly.
No.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
9.
Yeah,
9. Is that too much?
You're a pregnant woman. All right, well, I guess instead of pull-ups, you could just do some like halfway sit-up thingies, and you're in. Yeah, don't worry, you'll be on special missions by next week.
Meanwhile, our enemies don't have this watered-down criteria. No, so you got these bad motherfuckers coming to beat up our women on the front lines.
Well, you know what you got?
Getting Dana Whited just all across the front lines.
You know what's funny though?
Slack.
I like the terrorist videos. They're always doing monkey bars.
Yeah, do you notice that? They're obsessed.
It's always monkey bars. It's always the really tall call monkey bar. They're going.
Have you ever noticed that there's no monkey bars in real life? Like, there's never going to be a time where they're going to be like, we need to get away from this.
Dude, when you're fucking Tarzan, do you think there's going to be a bunch of fucking sticks hanging across when you just all swinging across?
There's a minefield, but thank God someone built that 40-mile monkey bar set across it. We've been practicing for it every day.
There's a $6 trillion jet that's flying sideways coming at us, but don't worry, there's some monkey bars over there. Bye, motherfucker.
What is it with the monkey bars?
Dude, it's so odd. It's so fucking odd.
If anything, a vine swing would be better. At least you see that in like a rainforest.
Dude,
there's no monkey bars in nature.
Just a bunch of malfunctioning guns. Dude, whenever you see the time in the video where they're shooting there, there's always like 6 of them on the ground, like taking their gun in the barrel and like moving it to the side, but making sure they never work right. And it's always second-hand equipment from fucking the Cold War, and they're getting their fucking happy as shit. It's insane.
Do you know what monkey bars really are? Monkey bars are an ineffectively plotted ladder. It's just a horizontal ladder. Yeah. Instead of it just going this way, they just make a ladder go that way.
Well, not only, it's just momentum. I can do monkey bars. Easy. I can do monkey bars. Dude, you get that momentum, you start going, and pretty soon, guess what? You're fucking weightless. The momentum's taking care of everything, and you're flying. But so what are you doing that
I'll get him, Sarge.
Yeah. Fucking A, dude. They couldn't even take the time out to build that weird ladder that goes over and they go. Not even that. Just big fucking monkey bar. It's like, dude, honestly, dude, you got the world's greatest welder in fucking Saudi Arabia. Well, at least for Saudi Arabia standards. And they go, well, what can you build? What can you make our guys good? No. Monkey bar.
We build a mean guillotine. We're really good with things that cut off body parts.
We want to change the game a little bit. What else can you do? I make the monkey bar a foot higher. I add bars to the monkey bars. They don't see this coming. They never see us coming.
The drill
I add more bars to monkey bars.
Scenario. Yes. You're in the desert. I don't even know what accent this is, by the way.
It's a weird
desert. It's good. You're being mortared. There's monkey bars. There's a monkey bar in every scenario that they run for you.
Yeah. Yes. I'll tell you what.
Monkey bars to your right. Monkey bars to your left.
You fight in desert, you fight in jungle, you fight in water. The monkey bars must be there. No problem. I strategically put monkey bar all across this nation. You will never run out.
This is hysterical.
I know I owned bicycle shop before the war starts, but I am now very strategic general. Monkey bars, the way to go.
Look at this kid, he can't even complete monkey bars.
He's worthless. I'm sorry, little boy, he can't do monkey bar. Yes, shoot with gun in sky.
Instead of stairs at all their houses, they have inclining monkey bars.
Monkey bars everywhere they go.
They've all got Popeye forearms and goody legs.
Hey, Larry, come on, we're going to be late. 1 second. He took fucking monkey bars out of his house to get to the car.
It's everywhere. The most ineffective traveling system of all time.
Well,
monkey bars.
Nick, I'll tell you what, we had a good show, and I think I'm going to take us home. Do we have the video queued up? We wanted to show you guys
of the lady
something.
that got 300 days of contempt of court. She just couldn't shut the fuck up.
Well, dude, contempt of court, let's really break that down. Shut the fuck up.
Dude,
shut the fuck up.
Nothing screams I'm absolutely guilty of what you're accusing me of than what exactly this girl does.
Exactly.
They accused her of, what was it, violence, right?
So domestic violence on her end.
And she immediately gets,
she gets a 30-day restraining order. Don't go near this guy. Listen, let shit cool down. Don't go near this guy. Now, I've never seen anything laid out clear in my fucking life. He couldn't slap her over the goddamn head any clearer than what he said. He said, don't go near him with work. He said, don't go near him with at his house, at your guys' house. Don't go near him at the kids' school. Stay away. You stay away for this amount of time. We'll figure things out in a month. This bitch. I'm sorry, but I'm doing better, right?
No, she's a bitch.
Okay, yeah. She stands there.
Fuck that
she
bitch.
looks at, because it's one of those court cams where, she's looking at the camera and the judge is on the other side, which is great. It should all should be like that.
He's got the white wig on.
He's like, yeah, powder, bitch. He takes the powder, he's like, bitch. So she looks at him dead in the face after this clear as anything could get. She looks him dead in the face and she goes, you saying I can't go home? And the judge does one of those.
He's like, yes.
Nobody's in the courtroom with him because of COVID. He turns around and he looks like Trace. He goes, yeah, I'm saying.
And he's like, that's what I just told you.
I just told you that. Now to not piss him off any further, what would she do? She shuts up and she leaves. No, we're not going to do that. She's going to ask him again. You can't tell me. You're saying I can't go home. You can't tell me I can't go home.
I think it's funny when that approach gets taken, or like, take your hands off me. Like, has it ever worked?
Never.
Have you ever seen that be, like, successful? Like, why the fuck do you keep trying that?
You know what, Nick? Honestly, when they say, take your hands off me, you know what I've noticed?
You get your ass whooped.
They put more hands on
Yeah, and a taser and some pepper spray. You get a few different things.
When they tell the cops, leave me alone, and then the cop doesn't leave them alone, I don't understand why it doesn't work.
They're like, well, since you asked.
Yeah, hey, I tried.
All right, let's go to the tape, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, tell the tape. We love this chick, by the way.
Bear with me.
Whoa!
Bap.
Hey, Nick, what are we doing in here?
Your voice gets higher.
It's the same. It's the same. Nick, what are we doing in here? I'm falling.
All right, ready?
Okay, look at this beaut. She's a real sweet lady.
Look at that. She's got a real award-winning smile
exactly.
here. Ready, set, off to the races.
If you go someplace and either Mr. McRae or Miss Castro's there, you have to leave. Here's someplace, even though you may have arrived first and one of them shows up, you still have to leave.
So you gonna tell me I can't go home?
I'm telling you, you can't go home.
It's funny he doesn't even understand her at one point.
I don't need you to say nothing.
If you live with Mr. McRae, you cannot return to that residence.
Oh, but how you just gonna tell me I can't go home though?
What?
Like
He goes,
did.
what?
How you gonna tell me I can't go to my house?
I just
I'm
did.
the judge.
Well, I bet I do.
Well, then you're in contempt, young lady, and you've got 30 days. So you're not going to...
Do the math, everybody.
Whoa.
Get back! Get back!
You just said I got
Get back! That's another 30 days. That's 60 days.
The judge off like this, right?
90 days.
Like, does this attitude work?
Never.
Are you winning? Is she winning? I don't understand what she thinks is happening.
I think she does. I think if you talk shit, she considers that a win. I didn't let him get away with that.
Come on. What else you about to say?
I love
Nothing. We'll talk in 6 months when you're ready to come back for your case.
Did he just drag her down?
No.
Sorry, Your Honor.
She walked off camera.
Not as sorry as she's going to be.
I like this guy.
Oh, the bail up, the nice bail up, doing everything he can.
That's 200 days.
Yeah.
Come on, baby, give it 3. Give it 3.
Slapped her with a hundy.
You got anything else to say, Miss Burks?
Yes, we love it. Oh, that's so good. Great, sweetheart. Now you get to spend a year away from your family because you're a fucking idiot. Wonderful. Big win. Big win.
That'll show him.
That'll get him. When he's at home, fucking in his country club house, fucking housing community tonight, he's really gonna think, wow, I should have let Mrs. Burks out when she told me to go fuck myself. Wonderful.
Polished off by his maid.
Oh, God. His Latin maid. Anything goes, Mr. Donovan? He's like, no, Rosarita. That'll be enough. Actually, get me my golf clubs. I think I'll do a night round tonight. I'll get Mr. Donovan. You want me to clean the toilet before I leave? Yes, Rosarita.
She exits the room on monkey bars.
I ate at Sergio Steakhouse. He put in special monkey bars just for her. They're all rusted to make her feel like at home. You got a tetanus shot every time you use them. Good night. Okay, Mr. Donovan, goodbye. Thank you. He's sitting there.
The monkey bars.
He jiggles the spit off his dick, zips up himself and goes, oh, that Rosarita is the sweetest. The other side, Nick, I want to be rich. Can we hurry up and be rich?
Yeah.
Can we just hurry up and be rich? Is that asking too much?
Please like
Yes,
and subscribe to the channel.
Yes.
Hit the bell, ring the notifications. It helps the channel and the algorithm. If we win, you win, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what
That's
it.
I'm about to Oprah. You get a car. You get a car. You get a car.
Look in your driveway. You got a car.
Monkey
you
bars.
got monkey bars.
Monkey bars.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen,
All right.
we will see him.
Signing out.
Signing out.